My name is Michael Guilfoyle. I'm a graphic designer specialising in coin and medal design. Great honour to have designed the King Charles 75th birthday coin, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the commemorative set. I've seen pre-production samples of the coins and I think they look fantastic. I'm sure collectors will be delighted with it. It's always an honour to design coins for the royal family, whichever the monarch, but I've designed so many coins previously for various royal occasions related to the Queen. So to produce something for Charles was a little bit different, I guess, in the sense that I wanted to create something a little more informal. Obviously, Charles was heir apparent for so many years. He was a little freer, I guess, to express his personal opinions on issues that interested him, the environment, nature and sustainability and so on. So it was a great project to work on where I could look at those personal aspects as well as the formal roles of Charles. So I was sort of inspired by the cruciform shields on the coins of Charles II. So that was my starting point. There are a lot of coins out there with a cruciform shield design, and I wanted mine to be different. The challenge was including elements that worked as a whole, told a story about the subject, told a story about Charles. My solution was to show his position as Prince of Wales, his role as Duke of Cornwall, Duke of Rothesay, and then I wanted to reflect his sort of military service with the Fleet Air Arm, so I've included the badge of the Fleet Air Arm as well. Once I'd sort of composed those elements, I felt they needed something more personal and they needed to be a little softer rather than straight heraldic. So I started introducing natural elements like the laurel wreath, and I just felt that A, softened the design, but also represented Charles' interest in sort of nature and sustainability and the environment. And then I sort of went a step further and introduced little elements that collectors might find interesting, the little bee and the bird and the butterfly. And I think the final touch, once I'd taken the shields and introduced the nice arrangement of laurel wreaths and the little animals, the final touch was the monogram. I added that last because I felt it needed something else to hold everything together. So the four monograms that are in between each shield is just the final element that sort of ties the whole design together, really. I think I came up with a very sort of nice, harmonious design, really. I was pleased with the balance of it, but it represented both tradition and a more personal aspect of Charles. So I thought it was quite successful the way it worked out in the end. I take great pleasure in every design that's well received, if I'm honest. I produced many coins over the years, and it's always a pleasure when I see them. Once I see the finished coin, so to think that Charles would receive one, it's very pleasing to me. I'd be delighted to see the publicity photographs.